In this lecture, we are going to see second order operators. In that, first one is Laplacian operator. It is denoted by del square, not delta square, del square, and is defined as del square equal to dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square. This is called Laplacian operator. So this is for three dimensional. Suppose if you take a two dimensional, it will be dou square by dou x square plus dou square by dou y square. Clear? Why I am defining this one in this vector concept is we know what del is. This del operator is I bar dou by dou x plus j bar dou by dou y plus k bar dou by dou z. This is our del. So if you take del dot del, then you can have this del square operator. That means we are calculating, suppose if you want to write del square of some function, any function, scalar function pi, it is equal to dou square pi by dou x square plus dou square pi by dou y square plus dou square pi by dou z square. That means we are calculating del square pi means we are calculating del dot del pi, which is also known as what it is? Divergence of grad pi. So calculating divergence of grad pi is equivalently del square pi. Calculating del square pi. Del square pi means it is divergence of gradient of a scalar function pi. So that is a one second order operator. Similarly, we can calculate many operators here. Suppose if I want to calculate, suppose since grad pi is what? A vector function. So once it is grad pi is in a vector function, we can calculate for this vector function, either we can calculate a divergence of grad pi or curl of grad pi. We can calculate these two. So isn't it? This is a separate one. So divergence of grad pi has some name that is called Laplacian operator. Suppose if del square pi equal to 0, then it is called Laplace equation. If it is some function, that is called Poisson equation. So that is the one operator. How to remember? Next, coming to the one problem. So prove that del dot r power n into r bar equal to n plus 3 into r power n. That means divergence of r power n into r bar equal to n plus 3 into r power n. Whether it is mentioned or not, you should remember that r bar is xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. That is the position vector, and r is magnitude of r bar. So I will try to calculate here the divergence of this one. So del dot, whether it is del dot r power n r bar or divergence of r power n r bar. I will give you here the logic here. See, if you use the definition directly, it will be somewhat lengthy. We know del dot f bar equal to, we can have sigma I bar dot dou f bar by dou x. This is the one definition. Or for simplification purpose, we can take dou f1 by dou x, which means dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. That means f1, f2, f3 are the components of f bar in the directions of I bar, j bar, k bar. Then we can directly calculate this manner. So I just want to write this one as divergence of r power n into this r bar is xi bar plus yj bar plus zk bar. So I may write it as r power n into xi bar plus r power n into y j bar plus r power n into z k bar. Can I write it so? So see, I can write now here if f bar is f1 I bar plus f2 j bar plus f3 k bar, like this, then del dot f bar equal to dou f1 by dou x plus dou f2 by dou y plus dou f3 by dou z. This is the another definition for problem purpose. So I can write now this one equal to dou by dou x of r power n into x plus dou by dou y of r power n into y plus dou by dou z of r power n into z. Now I just give you here the things which are already used in the previous problems. The thing is that r equal to magnitude of r bar. So which is square root of x square plus y square plus z square, isn't it? So when you take r square, it is x square plus y square plus z square. And if you recall that, we know dou r by dou x equal to x by r, dou r by dou y equal to y by r, dou r by dou z equal to z by r. This is known thing so far. So I may use this logic here to work it out further. The derivative of this function, dou by dou x of r power n into x. So here two functions are there. One is that r power n is a function of x and x is also a function UV form. So first one is r power n into derivative of x is 1 plus n into r power n minus 1 into dou r by dou x. Dou r by dou x is x by r into x plus again for this function r power n plus n into r power n minus 1 into y by r plus I can write r power n plus n into r power n minus 1 into z by r. Clear? When you are simplifying it further, r power n, r power n, r power n, 3 r power n's are there. So I may write it is 3 times r power n plus. Once you observe that it is x square, this is also y into y, here it is there, it is z is there. Okay, here once we observe that it is y square and it is z square, that means once you observe that n into r power n minus 2 is taken as common in all these terms, this one and this one and this one. If you take n into r power n minus 1 is taken as a common, it is n minus 1 multiplied by the remaining part is x square plus y square plus z square. So once you simplify that, what is this x square plus y square plus z square? So okay, sorry, here once you, it is correct, n into r power, see this r will cancel here, n minus 2, so it becomes n minus 2. So this is the remaining part, x square plus y square plus z square. What is x square plus y square plus z square? It is r square. So that r square into r power n minus 2 becomes r power n. So here r power n is there. So I may write it is n plus 3 into r power n. Isn't it? This is the way to calculate or show that divergence of r power n into r bar is n plus 3 into r power n. On next definition, there is a important definition also, scalar potential. Scalar potential. I can give you an definition here. If f bar is an irrotational vector, if this f bar is an irrotational vector, then that is, you can write del cross f bar equal to 0 bar. Then no doubt there exists a scalar function. There exists a scalar function pi such that f bar equal to grad pi. Every time, whenever it is irrotational vector field, this f bar is a irrotational vector, then no doubt there exists a scalar function pi such that f bar equal to grad pi. Here pi is called scalar potential of f bar. So if you want to find a scalar potential of a vector function f bar, make sure that it is first f bar is irrotational, then only you can have a scalar potential for that vector function. So let us solve some more other problems in this unit. So a vector field is given by f bar equal to x square minus yz into I bar plus y square minus zx into j bar, z square plus z square minus xy into k bar. Show that f bar is irrotational and also find its scalar potential. In order to show that is irrotational, we have to show that del cross f bar is 0 bar. For that, I just want to calculate del cross f bar. Solution. Now, del cross f bar equal to, how do you calculate is I bar, j bar, k bar, dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z, and the component of this function x square minus yz, y square minus zx, z square minus xy. If you simplify that, what you can have I bar times dou by dou y of z square minus xy, that is minus x. Dou by dou y of z square minus xy. Differentiate this term with respect to y, that is minus x. Minus dou by dou z of y square minus zx. Differentiation of this function with respect to z. So it is minus x. So minus of minus x plus x. Minus j bar times. If you calculate dou by dou x of this term, differentiation with respect to x for this one, minus y. Minus, and we can cancel this one, dou by dou z of this term, that is minus y. Minus of minus y plus y. Similarly, if you can find the last one, you can have k bar times of dou by dou x of this term minus z, and dou by dou y of this term minus of minus z plus z. So this term is 0, this term is 0, so ultimately it is 0 bar. So therefore, what you can say, f bar is irrotational. So when it is irrotational, no doubt there exists a scalar potential. So let pi be scalar potential of the function, vector function f bar. Then what happens? According to known statement, f bar equal to grad pi. So we know what grad pi is. So which implies, I am taking capital F bar here, not this one. Since f bar is given, capital F bar. Okay. Now grad pi, which implies grad pi is nothing but dou pi by dou x into I bar plus dou pi by dou y into j bar plus dou pi by dou z into k bar equal to, our f bar is x square minus yz into I bar plus y square minus zx into j bar plus z square minus xy into this k bar. So you can equate them. On equating, what happens? I bar coefficient must be equal to I bar coefficient. So we can have dou pi by dou x equal to, it is x square minus yz, and dou pi by dou y equal to, it is y square minus zx, and dou pi by dou z equal to z square minus xy. These three things we can have. Now if you are integrating it, what happens? We can have pi equal to, integration of this term will be x cube by 3 minus x y z plus some function of, any some function of, I may take it is a g1 of, since we are taking integration with respect to x, y, z are constant, so it is a function of y, z. So when you are taking the differentiation of this term with respect to x, you can get back the same thing. Similarly, if you are differentiating with respect to y, this equation, we will get again pi equal to y cube by 3 minus x, y, z. And instead of constant, we can write some constant function with respect to y, which is a function of x, z. Similarly, we can have pi equal to, it is z cube by 3. When you differentiate with respect to z, integrate with respect to z, this one partially, you can have pi equal to z cube minus x, y, z plus some function of what? X, y. So there are several ways to identify pi of x, y, z using a differential calculus, but I am giving you a shortcut to identify the answer here. Therefore, in the actual cases, we need to calculate this g1, g2, g3 or any one of g1, g2, g3. In order to find out our pi of x, y, z, we just write like this. So whatever the number of terms there are, we should write only one time, whether it is repeated twice or thrice, one time. So it is x cube by 3 repeated one time plus y power 3 by 3, y cube by 3 is one time, z power 3 by 3 is one time, xyz is only one term, it is repeated in all the three cases, even then you should write only one time. The logic is that, and some constancy, whether you mention this constant or not, it doesn't matter at all, but this is the our scalar potential. When three variables are there, it repeats three times. If two variables are involved, two times it is repeated. Only one variable is there, only one times it is there in our function. So by that logic, we can identify easily our pi of xyz. This is our required scalar potential. Clear? I think you can understand how to solve or how to show the given function is irrotational, and we can find how to find the scalar potential to the given vector field if the vector field is irrotational. Similarly, I just want to solve some other problems in this unit. With that, we can wind up this unit. Show that del square of f of r equal to f double dash of r plus 2 by r into f dash of r. This is also very simple. Whether it is mentioned or not, you should remember that r is nothing but magnitude of r bar, which is equal to square root of x square plus y square plus z square. And remember that dou r by dou x equal to x by r, dou r by dou y equal to y by r, and dou r by dou z equal to z by r. Now let me take del square of f of r, which is dou square by dou x square of, and plus I am just writing the operator, dou square by dou y square plus dou square by dou z square of f of r, isn't it? So I just want to calculate each and every term in this expression. So to calculate dou square by dou x square of f of r, I should start with dou by dou x of f of r. We don't know what f function is on r, so that it becomes derivative of f is f dash of r into dou r by dou x, which may write written as f dash of r into dou r by dou x is x by r, so that we can have x by r. Now I may take dou square by dou x square of f of r, which is dou by dou x of, already it is calculated, so f dash of r into x by r. It's just like u by v form. If you feel it is u by v, you can calculate it easily. So derivative of u by v, how do you calculate now? R into differentiation of this one, differentiation of f dash of r into x, again it is u into v form. So differentiation of f dash of r is f double dash of r into dou r by dou x into x, as it is for this one, plus, sorry, not plus, oh sorry, plus this one. For f dash of r into x, I am writing f dash of r into x derivative is 1. This is regarding r into derivative of this term, minus f dash of r into x into derivative of r is dou r by dou x by r square. Is it clear? I can explain you. We are taking it is u by v form first. Again the numerator, again the term will be treated as u into v. So r into differentiation of this term is this much. This is a plus, and minus this term into differentiation of r, like this, we can write r square. When you are simplifying it further, we can have it is, I am just simplifying, r into, or r by r square. The first term I am writing now, f double dash of r as it is, into dou r by dou x is r by x, sorry, x by r. It is x by r into x as it is, plus f dash of r is remains same, and here it is minus 1 by r square into f dash of r into x into dou r by dou x is x by r. Once you are simplifying it further, this r may cancel it, and we can have it is, see that in the first term f double dash of r coefficient I am writing, it is x square by r square. It is 1 by r f dash of r minus x square by r cube into f dash of r. This is what dou square by dou x square of f of r. Clear? Now, similarly, can you write dou square by dou x square of, dou square by dou y square of f of r from this expression or not? We easily write it is f double dash of r into y square by r square plus 1 by r into f dash of r minus y square by r cube into f dash of r. Similarly, dou square by dou z square of f of r, we can write it as f double dash of r into z by r, z square by r square plus 1 by r f dash of r minus z square by r cube into f dash of r. So I just want to calculate del square. Del square of f of r means sum of all these equations. If you take sum of all these equations in left hand side, right hand side, this is our operator sum. So I just take f double dash of r as common. The remaining part will be x square plus y square plus z square by r square minus, once you observe that 1 by r, 1 by r, 1 by r plus 3 by r f dash of r minus, if you simplify it is x square plus y square plus z square by r cube into f dash of r. I think you know what x square plus y square plus z square. Once you observe that r is square root of x square plus y square plus z square, so that r square will be x square plus y square plus z square. So I can cancel these two, and I can cancel this one r 3 times, square times. So it is 1 by r, it is 3 by r. 3 by r minus 1 by r is 2 by r. So del square of, I am writing here, del square of f of r equal to, this is f double dash of r only, and it is 3 by r minus 1 by r is 2 by r into f dash of r. I think it is our required term to be shown. Okay. Similarly, we have problems in this unit, and we can easily solve once you can understand. Thank you.